If you ask critics of Congress on the right and on the left what they want to see in Washington, they want to see change. They want to see us stop the bickering and start being more productive to do things to make America a stronger nation and a better place to live. I will tell them that if there's only one thing we can do to change the environment on Capitol Hill and in Washington for the better, it's this amendment, to basically give to Congress the authority to make certain that we have public financing of campaigns. If you want to take our political campaigns out of the hands of special interest groups and super PACs and groups we've never heard of, this is the way to do it. And this amendment, which I'm happy to co-sponsor, moves us in the direction of saying to the Supreme Court, you've got to allow us to make this system work for the good of the American people. I want to thank Senator Udall for his leadership on this. And I just want to say as well, I'm in favor of all of the small steps we are talking about, whether it's buddy systems, or meeting in social gatherings. All of these things are good to make this a better place. But if you want to get to the heart of what it takes to make this a stronger Congress in a better political environment, you've got to eliminate this wash of money, which is coming at us larger and larger each election cycle. I might also add here that I do not begrudge corporations or lobbyists a seat at the table when it comes to making decisions in Washington, but they aren't entitled to own the table. The table really belongs to the American people. And when we reach the point that these large special interest groups are dominating the conversation and the debate and the political campaigns, we are losing touch with the people who sent us to Washington. Two last points. I have drafted a bill, which many of my colleagues here have co-sponsored, for public financing of campaigns, and I believe we have carefully walked through the minefield that's been set out by the U.S. Supreme Court, and that this bill, if passed, would pass muster today by the Supreme Court's current standards. But I don't know what the future holds, and I don't know how the Supreme Court will rule tomorrow. What we have here with this amendment is an effort to make sure that we preserve for this Congress and future Congresses the authority to make the decision for campaign finance reform that will make a difference. The very last point I will make is this. I have been reluctant to sponsor constitutional amendments. I don't believe you should take a roller to a Rembrandt. And time and again, I have chided my colleagues who would amend the Constitution every other day. But I think this one gets to the heart of our future as a nation and the heart of whether or not congressional reform can actually take place. I want to thank Tom Udall for his leadership on this amendment. I am happy to join with my colleagues, and I believe this is a step in the right direction of restoring public confidence in Congress and making certain that we are more responsive to the people who elected us than to special interest groups.